It's that time of year again. I'm part of an autistic social group here in NYC, and yesterday we had our annual holiday party where we rented out a community space in Midtown Manhattan. The party included holiday bingo, a white elephant gift exchange, pizza, desserts, and cookies. But I think what really made this a uniquely autistic party was the accommodations. First, upon entry, everyone chose a name tag from a color-coded system. Green was, "You can approach me and ask to stay in touch." Yellow was, "You can approach me, but don't ask to stay in touch. Let me do that." Red was, "Let me approach you and don't ask me to stay in touch." We also had a couple extra rooms for people with sensory issues who needed some space and some quiet. We had a crafting room for arts and crafts and a quiet room itself. Nobody was in there when I filmed this, but the room was there for anyone who just needed a break and some peace and quiet. The music was also turned down low to accommodate people's sensory issues. Now, I think this opens up a good conversation about the need for more accommodations for people. Not even just autistic people, but people in general. I'm a sensory-seeking autistic, and I used to be a big partier, so the loud music and noise never bothered me. But some people, both autistic and neurotypical, I think don't like parties because they can be overstimulating and stressful. So companies having holiday office parties, for example, might want to consider having accommodations like separate quiet rooms and earplugs. It might even be a good idea to check in with your employees and see what they might want out of an office party, even if they aren't autistic. Like if you have employees with gluten sensitivities, for example, you might want to have gluten-free or even vegan options. Also consider that loud party music and loud noise isn't good for our ears. I understand it livens up energy, but it can be potentially damaging to any person's ears, resulting in permanent tinnitus and hearing loss. At a time with such an emphasis on giving compassion, empathy, and community the holiday season, it's important to make sure everyone feels like they have a seat at the table, and that their needs are met and that their sensitivities are acknowledged. Have a blessed holiday season and 2026. I love you all. See you in the new year.